Hey there, this is David. Just wanted to give a quick update on some modifications I did to my 2018 392 Hemi Scat Pack shaker. Just got this car a couple months ago and made a few changes. Not much, but some changes that I think really kind of topped the car off a little bit. So first thing I did is added the emergency brake pedal and the dead pedal. You can get the chrome pedals from the factory, as you can see here, the gas and the brake, but I decided, well, I want matching pedals, so I got the e-brake and the dead pedal to match. Second thing I did is the red start button. This car, even though it's a 392, it still came with a black start button, so I just changed it out with the red start button, and you can buy those usually for $65 at the Mopar parts counter, and it's pretty easy to swap out. The other thing I did was I installed a Hurst Shifter. My car is an automatic, as you can see, I thought this was a really nice upgrade. The original shifter is okay, but it's missing something. So I decided to go ahead and install this Hurst Shifter. It's not one thing that you'll notice is that online you'll find install videos for the Charger version and install videos for the Challenger stick, but not for the Challenger automatic Hurst Shifter. It's not hard, but it's a little more to it than the Charger, because this plate here is not easy to get off. A couple things to keep in mind. In order to get the original, in order to get this plate off, you've got to move your shifter into neutral out of park. In order to do that, you have to turn the car on. And so when you disconnect your shifter and you plug the original shifter back in and stuff it into the little compartment under there, if you read the instructions, you'll know what I'm talking about. You're going to get that little shift error in your messages, at least for the first right away. And then when you shut the car off, turn it off, shut it down, and then turn the car back on, the message will be gone. But that may shock you or surprise you if you see that for the first time. Also, the connectors and everything underneath, I found to be very difficult to remove. Or at least if you're careful like me and you try not to break things. I'm always really worried about breaking stuff. Those connectors are really hard to take off. At least they were for me. Maybe some people might have an easier time. The videos make it look easy, but for me, those connectors were very tough. I also, for American Carcraft, I put a brushed stainless steel plate here to cover up that black plastic underneath. I thought this looked a little bit nicer. And you can get carbon fiber too, I think. But I just thought this looked nicer than that old black plastic. So I think that really sets it off. Another thing I did is, if you recall from a previous video, my car originally came with just the brushed aluminum. The Scat Pack shakers, even though when you upgrade to the leather seats, or the Alcantara seats, you're supposed to get the hectic mesh bezels. But if you have a shaker, the ordering system does something funky where you don't get those hectic mesh bezels. You get just the standard SXT bezels, which I wasn't too crazy about on this kind of car, so I had the dealer swap those out for me. So this car has the hectic mesh bezels. So those are the changes I made. And if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them if I can. I really recommend doing these changes. The red start button is nice, doesn't cost a whole lot, it's easy to do. You just need to be very careful when you're taking this piece off here. When you pop it off, do not put any pressure behind this area here in the middle of the screen. This is very easy to bend, and there's a piece of metal behind here that will catch on your little device, the little pieces that you use, the interior tools that you can get, which I have, to remove these pieces. You can, those are good to help. They can keep you from damaging your car, but there's a little piece behind here that will catch, and you'll bend this very easily if you're not careful. So just to keep that in mind if you decide to take that bezel off. Anyway, that's it. I'm excited about it. I finally got it the way I wanted it. And the shifter, I think I highly recommend it. I said it's a lot nicer than the original, for sure. All right. Thanks a lot. See you later.